Have you ever felt a sudden rush of joy from a childhood memory? Or found yourself unexpectedly smiling at a scent, a song, or a place that reminds you of being young? Or maybe you've noticed an outsized sadness, anger, or fear that seems to come from nowhere, catching you off guard in the present moment. That's your inner child at work, an echo of your earliest feelings, still alive inside you. The inner child isn't a separate person living within you. Instead, it's your subconscious, shaped by the experiences, emotions, and lessons of your formative years. This part of you holds both the wonder and curiosity of youth, as well as the old wounds and unmet needs that can still influence your reactions and relationships today. The inner child is your emotional core, the original, unfiltered self you were before the world's expectations and pressures took over. Connecting with your inner child means embracing your most authentic, vulnerable essence and allowing yourself to feel deeply and honestly. Many of us were taught to suppress our feelings, to grow up, and leave childish things behind. But that childlike part of us never truly disappears. It just gets buried beneath layers of adulthood. Psychiatrist Charles Whitfield calls this our true self, alive, creative, spontaneous, and fulfilled, waiting to be rediscovered. Ignoring your inner child is like living with one hand tied behind your back, capable, but never fully free. This isn't about being childish or regressing, it's about integration, bringing together all parts of yourself to live more fully. By reaching back with compassion and understanding, you build a bridge between your adult self and the child within, healing old wounds and nurturing new strengths. This connection unlocks strength, creativity, and joy you may have thought lost and helps you move through life with greater resilience and hope. The journey begins with a simple, courageous hello to the little you inside, an invitation to rediscover your truest self. It's a myth that only those with traumatic childhoods have a wounded inner child. The truth is, the experience of being wounded in some way is universal. No matter how loving or attentive our caregivers were, every one of us carries invisible marks from our earliest years. In truth, everyone carries something, echoes of moments that shaped us, whether we remember them clearly or not. No childhood is perfect. Even the most devoted parents can't possibly meet every need every time. Life's pressures, their own struggles, and simple human limitations mean that some of our needs inevitably go unmet. Small moments, being told to stop crying, feeling ignored, or having your excitement dismissed, leave lasting marks. These moments may seem insignificant, but to a child, they can feel overwhelming and confusing. As children, we adapt by telling ourselves stories. My feelings are too much, or I must be perfect to be loved. We learn to hide parts of ourselves to feel safe or accepted. These aren't dramatic traumas, but quiet, everyday wounds that shape our beliefs about ourselves and the world. Over time, these beliefs become the lens through which we see everything. Our parents often struggled with their own unhealed wounds, passing down patterns they learned from their families. This cycle is part of the human story, not a personal failing. This isn't about blame. It's about understanding and compassion for them and ourselves. When we see our parents as people shaped by their own experiences, we can begin to soften our judgments. Recognizing our wounds as part of the human story is freeing. It allows us to step out of shame and into self-acceptance, knowing we are not alone in our struggles. Your feelings are valid, whether from a single event or 1,000 small moments. Every experience matters, and every emotion deserves to be acknowledged. Healing your inner child is possible, no matter your past. It's a journey of reconnecting with the parts of you that needed more love, patience, and understanding. It's about honoring your unique experience and giving your inner child the care it always deserved. This is an act of courage and self-respect. We all have a right to heal. We all have a right to rewrite the stories we once believed about ourselves. We all have a right to feel whole, to embrace every part of our journey with kindness. This journey is for everyone. Your story matters and your healing is possible, one gentle step at a time. How do you know your inner child needs attention? It shows up as intense emotions or confusing behaviors. Overreactions, like anger at small annoyances or deep hurt from minor rejections, are echoes of old wounds. Self-sabotage, procrastination, or unhealthy coping often stem from a belief you're unworthy of happiness. People-pleasing and fear of conflict are signs your inner child learned love was conditional. A harsh inner critic or persistent emptiness can also point to unmet childhood needs. These patterns aren't cause for shame, they're signals. Recognizing them is a courageous act of self-awareness. It's the first step toward healing. Once you recognize these signs, inner child work begins. It's simply building a relationship with your younger self, listening, understanding, and healing. The goal isn't to dwell in the past, but to bring your adult wisdom to comfort the parts of you still stuck there. Thich Nhat Hanh compares strong emotions to a crying baby. You must hold and listen to them with care. Inner child work is reclaiming the parts of yourself you've disowned. Neediness, fear, creativity. When your inner child feels safe with your adult self, old anxieties ease. This frees up energy for growth and joy. Ultimately, it's about becoming your own loving parent. You have the power to heal your own wounds now. This journey is transformative. Healing starts with acknowledgement, turning toward your pain with compassion. It's about allowing yourself to notice what hurts instead of pushing it away or pretending it doesn't exist. This first step is often the hardest, but it's also the most powerful. For years, you may have minimized your feelings, telling yourself they weren't important or that you should just move on. But true healing begins when you validate your own story, when you give yourself permission to feel and honor your experiences. Imagine comforting a child who's hurt. You don't dismiss their pain. You offer presence and care. You listen, you hold space, and you let them know their feelings matter. Your inner child needs the same from you. Acknowledgement without judgment. When you turn inward with kindness, you begin to heal old wounds that may have been ignored for years. In moments of anxiety or anger, pause and offer yourself gentle words. I know you're scared. I'm here. These small acts of self-compassion can make a big difference, helping you feel safe and supported from within. This isn't about fixing feelings, but being with them. Allow yourself to sit with your emotions, knowing that it's okay to feel whatever comes up. Acceptance is a powerful form of healing. Your inner child has waited a long time to be seen and heard. Every moment you acknowledge your feelings, you build trust with yourself and nurture the parts of you that need it most. You are the adult now, capable of offering this healing presence. You can be the source of comfort and reassurance you always needed. It may feel awkward at first, but with practice, it becomes a source of strength. Over time, self-acknowledgement grows into a habit that supports you through life's challenges. Acknowledgement is the key to deeper healing. You are not alone. You are enough. When you honor your feelings, you open the door to connection with yourself and with others. This is the foundation of self-compassion. Every act of acknowledgement is a step toward wholeness and peace. Writing a letter to your younger self is a powerful inner child exercise. Find a quiet space, maybe a childhood photo, and begin with a loving greeting. Tell your younger self you see them, acknowledge their hopes, fears, and reality. Offer comfort. Remind them nothing was their fault, and they were just a child. Express unconditional love and validate their feelings. Make a promise. As the adult, you'll protect, listen, and be kind from now on. End with reassurance. I've got you now. You're safe with me. Read the letter aloud and let the words sink in. Tears may come. Let them. Be gentle with yourself. This is a love letter to your most vulnerable self. Another moving exercise is working with a childhood photo. Choose a picture from a vulnerable time and place it where you'll see it daily. For a few days, simply look at the photo. Notice the child's expression and let feelings arise. This is the child you're learning to connect with. After a while, interact with the photo. Say good morning or I'll take care of us today. When anxious, glance at the photo and reassure. We're safe. If you make a mistake, offer the child grace, not criticism. This practice externalizes your inner child, making compassion easier. Over time, that external kindness becomes your inner voice. You are becoming the loving adult your inner child needed. This builds a new caring relationship within. Inner child work is reparenting, giving yourself now what you missed as a child. It's about meeting your needs for safety, love, encouragement, and boundaries. Silence your inner critic and speak to yourself with kindness. You're trying your best and that's enough. Celebrate small victories and forgive mistakes. Reparenting also means making time for play and joy. Do what you loved as a child, just for fun. This reconnects you with wonder and creativity. Setting healthy boundaries is crucial. Say no to what drains you, protect your energy, and prioritize what nourishes you. Boundaries are self-love in action. They tell your inner child, you matter, I will keep you safe. You are now the adult who can provide what you always needed. This is how you create a better present and future. Healing your inner child is a lifelong journey, not a quick fix. Some days will be joyful, others difficult, and that's okay. The goal isn't perfection, but connection with yourself. Every act of self-kindness strengthens the bond between your adult and inner child. As your inner child feels safe, your relationships and self-worth transform. You'll set better boundaries, seek healthier connections, and love from a place of fullness. Free from old fears, you can pursue passions and creativity without fear of judgment. Healing the child within lets your true self emerge. Be patient and gentle. This is brave work. Even small acts of self-care are enough. The child inside you has been waiting. Welcome them home. This is your journey to joy, creativity, and belonging. You are enough just as you are.